In Volvo Group overall, I mean, we are present in 190 countries in the world. So not only between the two biggest economies of this part of the world. For sure, we see those trade tensions bringing attention in the industry overall. What we foresee is that there's no direct impact in what we foresee in a short-term perspective, but looking at a longer-term perspective, which what we are looking on is making sure we're supporting our customers to be the most effective in their own business.
And so does that mean that you're actually thinking about moving supply chains here? Are you thinking about really long-term where you want to be positioned, and if this trade dispute actually does last a long term, or if it inevitably leads to longer term consequences, then perhaps you're better off being positioned in different jurisdictions?
There could be impact for sure. The trade, is becoming a very difficult environment to manage. Now, at the same time, we are all the time working to optimize our supply chain, and both upstream working with suppliers and engineering partners, and also downstream with our customers. So we need to make sure that we have a fair trade balance ourselves with our different countries where we are manufacturing and where we are selling our products.
And where are the countries you're finding right now that are optimal for the supply chain?
I'm not sure there's different, period of time where we have different countries where we try to be optimal. We're all the time working on our supply chain to be the most effective as we can as possible, making sure that at the end we want to have the best product and the best services for our customers in different environments. And as I stated, I mean, being here in Asia, Southeast Asia is very important, and we have a big focus in Southeast Asia to grow our business in this part of the world.
Putting that all together, would you say that Southeast Asia has actually benefited in some respects from this US-China trade war?
I'm not sure it has benefited yet, but what I can foresee is that for sure Southeast Asia is a massive economy, right? 650 million people, very important part of the potential business for all of us. And we see, this middle class increasing drastically in this part of the world. So if we say the new entrants in the middle class will basically be 88% of the new entrants will come from Asia. And that's very important. That will represent 2/3 going forward of the middle class.
For demand.
Yes.
Okay, so demand is something else I wanted to pick up on as well. What we've seen in the latest data, retail sales data coming out of China is super weak. Auto sales, very, very weak coming out of China. Chinese demand has been dropping. How is that also affecting your outlook? I mean, for a company like yours, are you thinking that, okay, perhaps in the future the demand from China will start leveling off and we need to tap into this growing middle income base out of Southeast Asia, different markets?
I think for me it's a different market. And as I said, we're already in 190 countries in the world, so it's not only China versus Southeast Asia. If you look at China, yes, the demand has been a bit slower. In a commercial vehicle market, the full market went down from 1.3 million truck to 1.1 million truck last year. In Southeast Asia, we've seen, I think, overall a growth of this market and on the commercial vehicle industry. We just launched with UD Truck our brand new Quester, which is a new product and also new services supporting our customer in this part of the world in Southeast Asia, but also selling that truck in Africa, in Middle East and in Latin America.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.